What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we are back inside the building. I am really excited for this one. I didn't actually realise it was dropping yesterday. I thought it was dropping on Friday, but the official lyric video for the new collaboration between Fireboy DML and Asake with Bandana is out now. We're going to be checking this one out this morning. Again, two big names right now. Fireboy, obviously, really trying to kind of penetrate a more global market with the kind of projects he's working on. Obviously, Asake, the newest name on the block that is absolutely killing it right now. Crazy link up. This one is part of Fireboy DML's album. I believe it's on the track listing for Playboy, which I'm really excited for as a project. That's around the corner. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this one. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into the sounds of this one. Again, it's an official lyric video. Let's see how it sounds.
All of them done they notice. I'm not joking. All my guys, them know me. Since 06, I've been writing.
So right from the jump, what we're hearing is this very kind of subtle guitar line, which is literally leading the melody. We're hearing that very clear kind of Fireboy vocal going over the top again, getting more into his kind of R&B bag, I would say. The kind of way that he's actually vocalizing the actual melodies he's bringing. Really interesting intro on this one.
I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, only lonely me lonely. Music chose me, just know this and know peace. I low key, but
you know what? This is an area sonically that I feel Fireboy DML does really well in. This kind of very mellow, very stripped back sort of, again, Afrobeats kind of inspired kind of sound. Again, really nice use of percussion going on with this one. A lot of kind of shaky instrumentation. Everything's just kind of, well, shaking. It feels like every single element is kind of moving in its place, but still doing a really good job rhythmically. And again, Fireboy's vocal just cutting through the middle. Silky smooth. Very smooth introduction to this one. I'll be interesting to see what Asake does with this kind of tempo, because I don't know if I've heard him in this kind of range before, but it's going to be interesting.
Sexy ladies, come wine for me slowly.
That's such an Asake hook, man. If you look back, yeah, over all the releases we've seen from Asake in the last sort of I don't know, month or so. Well, last 2 months, 3 months, all of them have this big kind of choral voca. Whether it be Peace Be Unto You, whether it be the collaboration with Spinel, whether it be even Sungba, they've all got this kind of big kind of backing vocal line. It's such a typical thing for Asake to do, and again, it really livens this one up as an overall recording, man. Really nice addition. This is nice, man. Again, what I'm liking about this is it's a really good combination of styles. You know, sometimes you hear collaborations and one artist basically goes to the other person's zone. This feels like a really nice middle ground. You've got, again, this big kind of choral, almost gospel sounding to an extent hook, which is something that Asake really weaves into everything he does. But the tempo and the direction melodically is a lot more on Fireboy's side, so it's actually a very nice combination of the two kind of people involved styles. Really nice from an arrangement perspective so far. And again, not what I expected, but I am enjoying it. This is going to be a creeper as well. This is one that's slowly going to creep up on people, and it's going to be in the back of your heads.
I'm never weak, I never cease. Till eternity, I'm on fire. My legacy will not die. My family is for life. With them day, with them be. Them go crazy, them go die. Them go say, them don't know. It's in this song.
The transitions between sections on this is really nice. Like again, this has quite a kind of more singer-songwriter feel to it. Like the transition between verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus. Like everything's transitioning really nicely. We're not sitting on one section for too long. We've only got sort of 16-bar verses. The hook itself is 16 bars, but there's bridges either side. There's just a lot of kind of well-arranged puzzle pieces coming together as an overall arrangement with this one. And it's great. This is the direction we know Fireboy's going in, definitely with a more, I don't want to say kind of commercialized style, but definitely with a commercial edge. Like you can hear his sound isn't necessarily being made for like a niche audience anymore. It's trying to pull in a much more global sort of global sort of sound. And again, this is something that Asake does really well anyway. So yeah, it's a nice combination.
I'm not joking. All my guys, them know me. Since 06, I've been writing this story.
Again, these choral vocals sound great, man.
Them know me.
And then back into this hook, really liking the 808s going on down below bass-wise, like really nice bass notation driving the lower end of the tune, a lot of kind of rhythm, a lot of movement, and a lot of general bounce within, again, the lower end of the arrangement. The mid and high range is pretty much dominated by vocals. There isn't much melody other than the lead vocals. Again, that sort of guitar lines in there, and you've got some pad textures going on, two very typical Fireboy DML elements, which is really difficult to say. But yeah, this is dominated by the vocals more than anything else. That's such a catchy kind of melody to throw into the hook, that do do do. Never leave me. Again, it's that kind of uplifting sense that you get within a lot of Asake's kind of sound. A lot of the time he does have these, again, big, almost gospel sounding hooks that have these big kind of backdrops, especially on Peace Be Unto You, which is obviously the most recent single. You can hear that kind of uplifting texture in the kind of backdrop. And with this one, we're getting a similar kind of sense, but with a different idea of instrumentation. Again, pad textures, minimal kind of guitar lines and percussion. That's pretty much it. And again, this is being dominated by the vocal. Really, really clean. Fire, man. Fire from Fireboy DML and Asake. There we go. We're going to let this one run through to the end, and then we'll give you our final breakdown. But overall, I've really enjoyed this. It's been quite a nice visualizer as well in regards to the lyric video. Nice and clear. Again, nice kind of illustration and stuff going on as well. I've always said this. It's not difficult. I don't think it's difficult to make a good lyric video if you put the time and effort in, and you may as well. A lot of the time, people will drop lyric videos before actual videos, so you may as well make them good to watch, you know? It's something I always appreciate. But yeah, we'll let this one run through and then give it our final breakdown. I love the fact we're hearing more and more of these string lines. There we go, a nice outro as well. Fireboy DML and Asake, this one at Bandana. Again, very, very smooth in its arrangement style. A really good crossover and blend with both of their styles, I feel. When we're combining, again, those very kind of choral ideas, even the string lines that we tend to hear on Asake tunes, with the much more sort of mellow, very kind of synth pad driven, very kind of melody, kind of heavy sorts of sounds of Fireboy DML. And these two sounds actually marry together very, very nicely. Again, slightly slower than you would normally expect for an Asake tune, but again, transitionally, a lot of things going on, and it seems like Fireboy DML in this kind of zone is really, really finding his feet as both a sort of songwriter and a performer. On tunes like this, again, this is a nice lead up to the album. We've now heard a couple of bits off that project. Obviously, we've heard Peru. The Peru remix is on there as well. We've heard Playboy, and now we've heard this one. So there's still a ton of tunes for us to get into. Obviously, when that project drops, we're going to be all over it. But there we go, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this tune in the comment section down below. Overall, it's definitely not my favourite from either of the artists involved, but it's a nice kind of union, and I've got a funny feeling this is going to be one that will creep up on people as they're listening to it. It'll end up in the back of your head, similar to how Peace Be Upon You did, Peace Be Unto You did, which I wasn't super keen on at first, and then suddenly I was like, okay, yeah, this is an anthem, and it's stuck in my head. I've got a funny feeling this is going to do the same thing. But let me know your thoughts. Is it a collaboration that makes sense to you? Did it pay off? Was the kind of payoff of these two coming together very, very good for you? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, friends, if you are new to the channel and you want to get more involved, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. I am gunning for 39k by this time next week, and we can definitely do it with your help, so please do get involved on the channel. So there we go, friends. Hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your Thursday afternoon, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.
Bye.